What's up, guys? Big Papa Drock back with another Raid Shadow Legends video, and back today on the free-to-play account. But first, guys, how are you? What's going on? What you been up to? What's new? Catch me up in the comments down below. Hopefully things are going well for you guys. We have got a grand total of 2 weeks left, guys. 2 weeks left in this free-to-play competition or free-to-play challenge that HellHades has put on. So I figured, you know what? Let's do a little 2 weeks left update, show you where you're at, where I'm at, place-wise, as well as what we've got left, what we're working on currently. Because, man, it has been an immense amount of effort to get to this place. When I tell you I have been up till 3, 4, 5 a.m. almost every night, I am not exaggerating. That is how much time and effort I have put into this. So, first and foremost, let's take a look at the leaderboards. Let's see where we're at, and let's see if we have a chance to actually maybe win this thing. So, let's see what we got here. So we got the leaderboards right here. I'm rocking 8,853 points. You can see I'm on pretty much every leaderboard in one of the positions. So champion development, we're 6th. Great Hall, we're 7th, but we're climbing now because I've been working on my arbiter missions, and I finally got the level 10 part of that done, so we should be shooting up this really quickly. Faction Wars, we're 2nd. Classic Arena, this is not correct ranking wise. Cropsio was not the first person to platinum. There's been an issue with this board, so I'm not really sure what's going on here, but I am like 3rd, 4th, 5th on Gold 5. Tag Team Arena, I was 1st. I should be 1st. Again, this is an error. I was the first person to Bronze 3, so hopefully that gets updated so that it shows the proper positioning. I do have the fastest champion currently. Normal campaign progression, this is also messed up, as is brutal and hard. This is not accurate as to who did these correct. Now, I've been told by Saf that this is just visual, that none of this actually affects the point scoring. But on Nightmare, I am in 3rd place. I was the third person to fully complete it. Rotation 1, Doom Tower. We're going through that right now, so I'm in 3rd. I was in 5th for the 2nd one. I was in 3rd for the 3rd one. Clan Boss, I'm in 9th. I got to get this score up. Hydra, I am in 6th. This is going to come back when we look at scoring. As you can see, Cropsio and Colred have insane scores, and that's going to factor in a lot, and I'll explain why as to where positioning is overall. Dragon, we're in 5th. We're into the hard mode Dragon. Ice Golem, 4th. Fire Knight, 3rd. Dungeon Spider, I'm leading it. I'm hard 1. I'm hard 1. It makes me think of like those Diamond 1 TikToks, if you guys have ever seen that. Top of the leaderboard for Minotaur. 2nd place for Arcane Keep. 1st place for Void Keep. 2nd place for Spirit Keep. 1st place for Magic Keep. 2nd place for Force Keep. Iron Twins, I'm 6th. Sand Devil, I'm 8th. And then Shogun Grove, I am not currently on here. I haven't pushed this in a while. So there is a full accounting of where we are at on the leaderboards. Now let's take a look quickly at the team leaderboards and then also the individual points, because you're going to see where we stack overall with all the creators. So as a team, we are currently sitting in 4th place. I don't know if we have a chance to catch YST, honestly. His team from top to bottom has had really great participation. And that is pretty much the differentiator between, I would say, his team and everybody else, is that everybody is pushed pretty hard on his team. Deadwood, we got there, is in 2nd. Cold Brew is in 3rd. And then Team Drock in 4th, with me leading on points. Now, overall points wise, I am in currently 3rd place. You'll see Colred has a massive lead over me with 9,436 points, whereas I only have 8,853, which is good for 3rd, because Cropsio is sitting at 10,190. So Cropsio is currently winning the tournament. Now you might ask, Drock, how? How is there such a wide gap between you and 2nd and 3rd place? Especially when I'm either leading or in 2nd or in 5th on almost every single leaderboard here. Well, it really comes down to Hydra. Hydra counts for an insane amount of points in this competition. And I'm not going to lie, it's kind of a bummer because Hydra is also super champion specific. And guess what? Cropsio has an Ugo, and Colred has an Ugo and an Archer. Really, really, really tough to compete in Hydra without certain champions. I kind of wish that this didn't count for nearly as much, because I was in 1st place as of about a week ago, and I was going to make a video about being in 1st place, but I couldn't get the thumbnail done in time. And by the time the thumbnail got done, I had already fallen back to second place, and then Cole Red passed me to where now I'm in third. And so really what this competition comes down to is, can I put up a massive Hydra score? And I just don't know. I don't know if I can do it because it is so champion specific. So I hope that if we do this next year, that they change this, because basically the scoring is for every 1,000,000 points you get in Hydra, you're getting 50 points basically. Every $100,000 or 100,000 damage, $100,000, every 100,000 bit of damage in Hydra gives you 5 points. That's a massive amount of points. And again, it is so champion specific to whether you can do scores in that or not. And you could argue that a lot of dungeons require certain champions, but nothing gives nearly as many points as Hydra and is also champion specific. So not gonna lie, kind of a bummer, especially after working so hard, but we'll see. Maybe it's possible. Maybe it is possible, because here's who we're working with champion wise at the moment. Now we have our Mons. We've got a really good Rathalos build. We've got some good champs here that are level or rank 6. I'll be able to rank up at least 1, if not 2 more champions before the competition ends. And really what I'm thinking for Hydra is I might have to honestly rank up Veteran, because he is the only block buffs champion on more than one person that I currently have. And even if I, get lucky enough to have enough skill tomes to do this, because I just pulled him, it's still only a 60% chance. Big difference from Ugo, of course, who places block buffs on everybody, as well as decreased defense at 100% chance. So that's kind of where we're at. I've got some ideas percolating for how I can increase my Hydra scores. We've also just switched into an easier Hydra rotation, thankfully. So that's going to make a big improvement, I think, in my Hydra score. And that the rotation 1 doesn't have the Head of Wrath, which was a big problem for me because of the amount of damage he put out, and also his provokes, which I was really struggling with. So missions wise, we are so close to the Arbiter now. That's also going to be one that I rank up. I should get Arbiter by this weekend. I think the hardest part of what is remaining is just going to be stage 20 of the Fire Knight's Castle. Currently, I can't auto this stage. I have the champions to do it. I have a lure, so I have the champions to figure it out. I'm counting on us getting hopefully a free gear removal event this weekend, fingers crossed, in order to do that. Otherwise, I'm going to have to shift around a lot of stuff. But we're very close to getting Arbiter, which is great, and she should make a big difference with that Hydra team for sure, or at least so I hope. We'll see. Fingers crossed. In terms of content, you already saw all the dungeons that I've done. Arena-wise, we're doing really well. No issues whatsoever hanging in arena now. Like, I've changed my defense to a 1-man defense because I need to get more points. I'm pushing every single day. Armand's has been extremely helpful as expected in that place. Doom Tower I should be able to complete through 120, I think, on this rotation, which is great. Curse City, I'm pretty much stuck. This just reset. Wait, what? Oh, this is hard mode. I was like, wait, what? Like, it shouldn't have reset. I was like, oh my God, my main account, I'm screwed. I'm pretty much capped on where I am at. I don't have a cleanser here. Oh, never mind. I do have Roll Quick Tensor. Oh no, but this isn't a cleanser. This is Tainted Scarbag. I was like, this is where I need the cleanser. I don't have a cleanser here, and I have really bad champion selection, and I don't think I'm going to be able to level these up. So I'm kind of capped where I'm at. Bommel ain't happening with these champs. I can't use the Legos, of course. And that's also been, I think, one of the hardest parts of this competition is I have had obviously really great Lego luck, but unfortunately for this competition, I can't use any of them. And the people who have had, and this is something I've really thought about, but the people who have had worse luck than me ended up being luckier because they have gotten more epics, which is kind of weird. Like, I know why we did it to keep the the competition closer, but honestly, if they do this again, I hope this has changed. Reason being that if you're playing the game and you get a Lego, you want to use them, right? And these Legos would have been absolutely massive for me improving my account, along with the other two that I fed, Scartorsus and Nari the Lucky. So hopefully if I do this again next year, if they do it again next year, I think they need to go back to where you can use legendaries. It just doesn't seem fair to penalize people for getting lucky in a game that is about getting lucky in many kind of ways. So that's pretty much it, guys. I mean, Armand's build, I've shown him off, but he's still rocking the same build, 296 speed currently, which is great. I've got some good gear to level up. This competition has taken so much out of me. I cannot lie. Like, doing this over the last 2.5 months has consumed so many hours. I've never played so much Raid in my entire life. And to be fair, like, it's taken away a ton of time from my main account. It's taken away a ton of time from Live Arena. It is no joke when you are doing the free-to-play life, especially in a competition format. Like, I already talked about how I'm going to continue doing some free-to-play stuff after this ends, but it definitely will not be going as hard as I have been for this, because going to bed at 4 or 5 a.m. is absolutely insane when it comes to playing a game. So even for a competition, but you know, what can I say? I like to win. I hate losing. I hate losing, guys. That's pretty much it. I don't think there's much else to show you at this point. We're in a clan v clan. We're getting absolutely waxed, which is no surprise. And then tourney wise, I'm trying to get this event done, Festival Titan. I'm hoping to get at least a 4-star Armand Soul. I definitely won't be able to get the 5-star Soul, but that's okay. 4-star and a Void Shard, and if I get lucky, a Primal Shard and a rank 5 chicken would be big. So it has been a journey, man. I have to say I'm really proud of the effort I've put in. I am really proud to be sitting in 3rd place. I think if you asked a lot of people when this competition started if they would have had me in the top 5 or even the top 10, I think most people would have said no, because obviously I'm known for doing very different types of content that are more arena based and more, you know, spending money and cracking type stuff, and not ever having done any free-to-play stuff. So I have to say, regardless of whether the fact if I win or don't, and I think at this point it would take a minor miracle for me to win, just given Hydra and how much of a roadblock that is, I have to say I am really, really proud of myself for the effort I put in here and for the showing that I've had, because I have grinded. I don't think anyone has grinded as hard as I am. You know, whether I win or lose, I really feel like I've grinded harder than everybody else. So we'll see. That's pretty much it. Let me know down below. Let me know if you have any ideas for the best Hydra comp, what I should use. Should I build veteran? I just don't know. I don't know if that's the solution, right? Like, I've got to use Rathalos. I've got to use Vogoth for provoke. I've got to use Duck. I've got to use Mordecai, and I have to use Arbiter when I get her. And then really the question is, who's the other champ? You know what I mean? Who is the other champ? Is it a Reliquary Tender at level 6 for cleansing and some healing? Is it veteran for block buffs, even if it is at a lower rate? Because that is so important, obviously, with the Head of Mischief. Is it somebody else that I'm not thinking of? I don't know. Let me know if there's someone obvious here that I'm missing that you think would help me to get a high Hydra score. Because if I can get, like, currently my Hydra best is what, 3.4 million, I think, right? Isn't that where it sits? 3.4. Where's Hydra? I passed it. Hydra. Yeah, here we go. 3.4. So if I can get 25 million like Colred here, that would mean I would add 22 basically total. 22 times 5, I'd be adding, what is that, 1,200 points to my score? 1,200, I think, at 88.53. If I add 1,200, I'd be sitting at 10,053, which means right back in the thick of it with Cropsio. You know what I mean? If I can manage to equal Cropsio's score, so if I can hit Hydra for what Cropsio has done, 27 million, then I would basically be tied or beating him. So we'll see. But man, Ugo, I hate Hydra so much. Anyway, help me out, guys. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think, guys. Give me the team comps to win this, because I've put in so much time and it would be a shame not to. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate y'all. I hope you enjoyed this update. Let me know down below what you think, and I will catch you on one soon. All right, Big Papa Drock out.